Alright, episode 27 on our Divinity playthrough on hard. And shout out to everybody who showed up earlier on our live stream earlier today where we played Command and Conquer Twisted Insurrection mod. That's a glorious game, and we had a lot of fun with that today. But right now we are headed back to the world of Rivellon. And we actually recently just got to the Black Forest. And I remembered what we need to do down here in the Black Forest here. We'll have to switch between lightning and meteor strike. Because the beetles,
the door appears locked.
They are actually immune to the meteor strike. But the spiders, like right here, we only have 6 lockpicks, so let's not.
These are depleted.
You know what we do here? We take a lock chest, put it in our inventory, and teleport with it. I forgot we actually can do that. Oh, that's funny. So we will open that lock chest later. It's kind of a strange. You can pretty much just teleport anything you want back. If you can carry it, you can teleport it. Okay. The Dark Forest is going to be a bit of a bear. But we do have 56. We do have a lot of restoration potions.
Superb!
So I've got a good feeling that we could get through it. Merchant Marcus. Oh my goodness, you know what? I think I just realized something. I think I just realized we might actually be able to clear that Team Golf quest out, even though I thought we might have broken it. But we might actually be able to get it cleared. Okay, we've got to be very systematic and methodical. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work here. About taking this Dark Forest out. It'll be a bit of a grind, I think. What is in this chest? The gems? Yeah, put that over there by our bed. As a matter of fact, let's take the potion chest over there. Nice, okay. We're rolling. So this is what we're going to do. Skeletal wall costs 16. Let's see how the Dread Knight fares. Okay, the Dread Knight is perfect. That's what we'll do. We will cast the Dread Knight whenever we see a beetle, and we'll keep our... That will help us save mana tremendously by utilizing our summons here. Okay, we don't go that way. Let's look at the map here. The zoom out. Yeah, I don't want to go that way just yet. It's not that wide, but it's very tall. I think it's about twice as tall as it is wide. This area. So we're just going to be systematic clearing it out here. Like right there, give him a skeleton wall. Ooh, that actually did quite a bit of damage to us. Cast spell shield. Ah, I see. Okay. That's good, because that kind of gives us an idea of what we're in for here. Little test run, get the waters wet. Get situated here. Plus, I've got to pull up the chat anyway. Totally forgot to do that. Perfect. Nobody was messaging just yet. Alright. So we've got the chat pulled up. Alright, so this is the scoop. Put that in our inventory. See, I wonder if there is a way to actually... It's almost better in this case for us to gather up several enemies. There's that guy again. Let's cast a spell shield. Oh, you can cast it on... I did not know that. You can actually cast spell shield on your summons. Holy moly. That's brand new. I wonder if we can freeze the spider. Okay, no, cannot freeze the spider. But we can cast slow him down with limbs of lead. And on top of that, okay. Yeah. We'll give him an elemental hail. Okay, that is magic damage he's using, so.
Let me rest a while.
Nice, we just took him out. Okay. No, we did not. Almost. We got him that time. Run away from those. Those things just went right through our spell shield. Okay, that's the method there. So apparently that does, it doesn't do that mutated spider. The damage it does is not magic damage, it's actually physical damage. Or it might be a combination of both, I'm not sure about that. Alright, let's do... You know, the elemental hail, I'm curious if it's effective on the beetles too. Okay, not really effective on the beetles. Better just let our summons deal with the beetles here. It honestly would not be a bad idea to level up our Dread Knight too. Nice. What the heck? A mutated toad. I wonder if they're susceptible to Meteor Strike. Okay, yeah, they are. So the only unit down here that we've met so far that is not susceptible to our Meteor Strike is the beetles. Alright, put that chest in here. We're carrying 2 chests right now in our inventory. But hey, our, there's a beetle, okay. They have some strange ability. Oh, it's like they can teleport around. That's interesting. And that is why we chose to be a wizard. Makes our engagements a little bit easier for us. That's just cheap. Well, summoning, having different summoning abilities is part of being a wizard. That skeletal wall is actually pretty cheap. There's a big snake. It's good to save every so often around here. It can be very expensive trying to take out all these units yourself. But with the summonings, we can just gather up a bunch. Oh, it like goes invisible. That is strange. And gather up some enemies here. Nice. And then just let them do the damage. Sit back and watch. And our skeletal wall spell and the Dread Knight spell are only level 1. I've never done this in the Dark Forest before. This is actually like extremely beneficial. Definitely the way to play. Oh, okay. That toad trying to target us directly. And heal. That was close. So the toad is sneaky. Okay, let's save. Nice. Now eventually we're going to run to the edge of the right here. And this is the easiest way I find to clear out these areas in this game, is just be very methodical on your pathing. Okay, so this is the edge of the map here. So let's look at the mini map. Yeah, see? So basically all we do is just, just zigzag all the way down. And we're doing it a complete playthrough. So that means no stone is left unturned in this game. Yeah, taking out the frogs quickly seemed to be the best way. And there's a beetle. Another beetle. For Dread Knight to aggro that beetle. Nice. Yeah, that live stream earlier today, that was crazy. And it was only like mission 8, but you would have thought that that was like the final mission on the game. It was madness. There's another beetle. Life leech spell works on the beetle. It does a little bit. Doesn't really work on the boa constrictor though. There's some of our skeleton guys there. Yeah, just follow me, beetle. Just keep on following me. I want to get you mixed up in with some more enemies here. And skeletal wall. Bye. Give you a dread knight too. Finish that off. These creatures down here, they're not really dropping anything. That's one thing I've noticed. It's not like the sewers where all those enemies were dropping stuff constantly, or the orcish camps where they were dropping very constantly. Man, there was so much loot down there. Let's just go straight across here. I think now we've got it in a bit of more of a straight line. Nice, okay. There's actually a cave entrance right there. You know what I think that is? Let's mark it right here. Cave. Check on that later. I got a feeling that might be a little Easter egg type deal. Alright, let's get some much needed rest. Put our 2 locked chests over here. We'll open them later if we end up with a bunch of, what do you call it? If we end up with a bunch of lock picks. Right now we don't have that many. Perfect. Nice. So this is kind of relaxing. Using your summons, if you're a caster down here, having some summons is very nice. Let those dogs follow me. Yeah, gather them up, gather them up. More the merrier. There's actually a little pond here you can't get across. He costs 24, the skeletal wall only costs 16. So the skeletal wall might be one. We'll just alternate between the skeletal wall and the demonic aid, aka the Dread Knight. There's another cave here. Okay, a bunch of baddies here. Let's give them the deadly discs. It's not very effective. Oh, because you're only... Okay, yeah, that's not really as effective as I thought it would be. Let me get a... Zap you. Yeah, we'll go in this cave. Alright, let's save before we go down there. We don't know what we're going to run into. Okay, so there's like a statue of some elf archer person. There is some goodies up there that apparently you cannot get back there. But I bet you could use the telekinesis spell to reach in there. Yes. So you can use telekinesis. That's too far away.
Sorry, I can't use that.
So if you really wanted those items back there, you can use telekinesis to reach in there. There is a diamond ring. Grab that armor. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's a nice... And there's a ghost. Meteor strike? Okay, not sure. Somebody got murdered right there.
Real.
And we just gotta level up. And there's a bunch of ghosts down here. That's a big one, I think. Okay, hold on. The Spectre Lord. He has got mad health. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Elemental Hail. Alright, pull up here. Switch to... Okay, apparently... Okay, he doesn't do as much damage as I thought he would do. So it's not that big of a deal. He's just got an extraordinary amount of health. Oh, is it true? Yes, we finally found some decent leggings. My goodness. 150 armor, 5 intelligence, and trader's ton ability. Which makes your shop prices a little bit better. The last one we had plus 40 vitality, but it only had 80 armor. So that is much better. Man, we were in dire straits right there. Took forever to find a decent leggings. This helmet is really crappy. But the reason we've been rocking it for so long is because it gives us the wisdom ability. So we've had one skill point in wisdom without even having to technically put a skill point into wisdom. So it has been beneficial. Something is going on down here and I can't figure out what it is. There's just some gems. I'm not too concerned about the gems. Ooh, another stairway. Okay, let's use a different save. Go down the stairway. What the heck? Oh. So basically, we went in this cave here. And when you come out the cave, you end up right here. With a whole bunch of blue flowers. Which, blue and red flowers. Which if you had alchemy, you could make potions out of that. Alas, we do not. So, I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, see, you cannot... That kind of messed up our... how we were exploring a little bit, but that's okay.
depleted. Let me regain my strength.
Okay, we're getting some more ghosts here, so. All these ghosts. Not sure why there's so many ghosts in this building. Another dark zombie, great. A well-made saber. Take it. Plain amulet. Metal ring. And a ruby. You can see items on the ground that you might want to pick up by holding the Alt key. If you've ever wondered, like, why that is the way it is. So satisfying watching our summon take out creatures. Yeah, come back here to where our group is. The poor little froggy. Yeah, the Dark Forest is an interesting area. I think now we've figured out that the summons are good against these creatures. We pretty well got it on lockdown. We know what to do. Let's go back and rest, dump off some of this equipment here. Refresh our health and mana. Yeah, just dump some of this stuff off. Oh, I'm glad we found at least one decent item so far in the Dark Forest. Wait.
I can't
Yeah,
use
this
it
is
on
our
that.
junk pile.
It won't work with that.
You can take the little woofies ourselves. Ooh, a toad. Yeah, they go invisible. That's it. I like that mechanic, though. That's kind of interesting. Gather up what we can. There's a little statue here. Or a pedestal of a statue, I should say. Broken house here. What the heck? With a amber gem. Some ruins. Yeah, it might be a little quicker if we explore kind of in a zigzaggy pattern. Another house with some ghosts. Oh, okay, there is a bunch of stuff over here. Hold up. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, get these. Come on, summons, attack those zombies. They got nasty poison. Taking out them dread. They took out those summons pretty quick. Yeah, those dark zombies are nasty. Luckily, our steel warriors are immune to his poison. Matter of fact, give him a fresh set. Oh, that's perfect. So perfect counter to that is that. Oh, I gotta take this phone call real. Alright, my bad, friends. My goodness. I just, I had to take that call, and it is so frustrating because it's like, she picked the worst time to call. Anywho, we're back at it. We were just looking at our goodies there for a minute while I was on the phone. Alright, Dark Zombie, give him some. Oh, what the heck? He, friend, come on over here and pull me out, will you? What the? Who speaks? Show yourself. Very well, a talking sword. How peculiar. That last strike of the orc sword must have rattled my brain box. I begin to hallucinate and hear a sword speaking. Do not tell me you have never seen a talking sword before. Well, I have never seen such a stupid two-legger in my life. What race are you, stupid one? Human. You can stay in the stone and rest, sword. The sword in the stone. So let's see. I've encountered a strange talking sword stuck in a stone. Is it possible to pull it free? Considering its bad manners, I wonder if I should even try. I think I think we'll try, but I think first we'll save before we try. I think we made the right decision in holding off and pulling it up immediately. Alright, we need some more summons here. Some phony skeletons out there too. Oh, another mutated toad. Nice. We're not even having to spend hardly any mana to take on these dark zombies. We just use our metal skeletons to do the dirty work. Oh my goodness. He's popping up like crazy. Dark zombies. And that poison's hitting us pretty good. Let's do a life leech. It doesn't work on zombies. Give ourselves a spell shield. Might as well loot while our skeleton's taking care of this zombie. Oh, you can see that poison's doing 4 damage each time. You could tell by our spell shield. Okay, so that's the sword and the stone. We're going to clear off this area. And we might. We're going to save and then pull it out. There's a tombstone here. Contains a super strength. Interesting. Okay, so let's save. And let's see what this is all about here. I apologize for that phone call. That was brutal. I'm trying to hurry up as fast as I can. Alright, we pulled the sword out. We got some experience.
Now you die, human.
And now we got some nasty ghost. So the quest is done. That's the sword. So as far as this ghost is concerned, I'm not sure how powerful he is. Let's see if we can burn him. It's not too bad.
Think you
Okay, I know what it is. I remember now. You have to put the...
This can't be. No.
You just put the sword back in there. But the way to deal with that... Yeah, and you can't get it back out. So I know how to do this. If you want to keep that sword, you want to get it... You want to take it out at the very end. Not the very end of the game, but before you leave the Dark Forest for good. Because if I take it out now, that ghost is going to keep attacking me constantly when I'm in the Dark Forest, and it's really frustrating. So you want to leave it in the stone until you're ready to leave the Dark Forest. Then you can take it out. So we'll just leave it in there for now. That way we're not getting aggravated. We're not getting aggravated by a goofy, what do you call it? Ghost constantly appearing. You know, I feel like we should actually stick to the road. We're going to head back to the road, and we're going to actually, my goodness, hard to get back here. I did not mean to pick up that destroyed weapon. Matter of fact, throw that out there. We don't want that garbage. We want to get in there. How the heck do we get back there to get that stuff? Oh, through here. Don't pick up destroyed stuff. It's not worth the time. Where is the healing potion? Oh, it's right there. Looks like we'll have to use telekinesis on it. Oh, I can't believe that phone call. Ugh, that ticks me off. It's the same old nonsense every time I get that particular call from that particular person. Very slow to talk. It's not that I'm being rude, it's just, you know, my goodness. Alright, we can't get back there. So let's try, see if our telekinesis can reach. Oh, that's how you get back there. What a weird path. Okay, so we've grabbed all these goodies. It's a strange path to get back there. Yeah. Oh, those were all the flowers. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to head back towards the road here. Okay. Hold on. We've got our summons, and we're pounding them with magic. Sheesh. Got a little heavy there for a minute. Taylor Group. Oh, it's like a waistband thing. And it just got nighttime. Not a good time to be nighttime here in the Dark Forest. Some items you can't reach, that's why it's nice to have that telekinesis ability. Okay, what is this? Whole lot of nothing. Alright, making our way back to the road. We will get the entirety of the forest discovered, but I feel like it's best to... Oh, this thing. I feel like it'd be best to head back to the road and take a traditional path. Alright, let's teleport back for a minute. Rest and recuperate, my friends. I do like the look of that
I
tailored rope.
can't
That's
use it
kind
on
of
that.
funny looking. It
It
probably
won't
doesn't
work
look
with
like
that.
that when you have it equipped, but
I can't use it on that.
what is our weight like? Yeah, that's good. See, as we get our in-game items, that's when we're going to be using a lot of our stats that we have. Because right now we got like 51 bonus points built up. But we're kind of just saving them. We will spend some constitution there. But we're kind of saving them to see our end game items and what best kind of equipment we're going to have for the final area. This is kind of like the third major area of the game, and there's only 4 as far as large areas that needs to be explored. Okay, we're going to take the road down, taking out anything on our way. There's just a little encampment here. What's going on over here? Well, some friendlies. Thank the gods, it's good to see a human face in these cursed woods, and not that of some hideous monster. Yeah, there is a lot of monsters in the woods. Monsters? I'm Raymond, and this is my companion Brian. We are merchants on urgent business with the elves at their village. So why are you camping here in the forest? There has to be a reason. I'm looking for a special artifact to complete my collection. I've read it can be found in the northern part of the Dark Forest. And what is this artifact? It's a burial vase. It looks a lot like the vases next to the chest over there. So you think while camping here it will come to you automatically? Sounds interesting. I have your word. 5,000 gold if I bring you the vase first. Oh, he's got stuff for sale too. Interesting. Not really anything good, but somewhere to dump off some items. Or an identifier here. Yeah, those are pretty low quality items. Okay. So this guy wants us to find a burial vase. But I think we've already discovered... I think we already know where the burial vase that guy's looking for is. Because I'm pretty sure it's in that cave. that we went into. We already cleared it out. I mean, I'm almost like certain it's in here. But it probably just didn't show up because we didn't have the quest. Now this dead body makes sense, because he said he hired some mercenaries to find it, and that dead body there makes a lot of sense now. It's just a statue. There's the ancient burial base right there. See, there's more dead bodies here, so. Ancient burial base. Boom, got it. Easy enough. Yeah, that makes sense why there's dead bodies in there, because that guy already hired one group of people to find that vase, and they died. Alas, we did not. We went in there and smoked them, because we are uber rich and uber powerful in this game. Slightly. I found the vase you're looking for. I haven't seen your mercenaries, though. Even though we did see them, but their bodies were completely mangled and cut apart by the ghosts. That's kind of funny. Okay, so that quest was easy to complete. And I think they won't come back anymore, but if you want to be sure. Okay, so we can sell stuff to him if we want, but he's not that really big of a deal. Well, that's nice. Let's save right there. Perfect. Alright, we're going to continue on to the Warriors Guild and the Elven Village. Because I'm starting to think that, yeah, we could clear out all of the Dark Forest here, like we were doing up here. We were very methodically just clearing that out. But I feel like if we go ahead and get some quests from... Where is the Warriors Guild? That's the talking tree. Where's the Elven Village? The Warriors Guild should be coming up. I think this way, taking that path leads to the Dwarven Halls, which we do need to go there too. Just kind of taking our time. Nice little stroll here. Okay, can't really go that way. Why is there some random chicken meat up there? Strange. Okay, who are these clowns? These guys look like trouble right here. I'm calling a bunch of BS on these guys. Hail, adventurer. We need a reliable and strong person who could help us avenge the deaths of our women. Are you able to help us? I feel like this is a trick. I'm calling it. Greetings to you. Please tell me what has happened. We are all that remain after the last troll attack. They killed our families and friends without mercy, and now we are in desperate need of able fighters to help us. Tell me where I might find these damn trolls. Here, let me show you our camp on our... Blah, blah, blah. Let me show you our camp location on your map. I am certain those foul beasts are still there, looting our wagons and tents. The trolls must pay for this massacre. I will help you. Okay, attack of the mountain trolls. So it's over there. So I've got a feeling that these guys are trying to trick us. They could be for real, but I don't know. I'm really calling sus on these guys here. I have an empty house there. Let's go see about their. Oh, I wonder if we transform into a frog. If we could cross that. The water. No, we can't. That would have been cool, though. The frog is a lot faster, though. Only thing about the frog, though, is you can't do any exploring with it. Okay, check our map here. Okay. We're on the right path to go investigate these guys and their claim saying that their camp got attacked by trolls and they're hiring us to do some revenge work. I'm not buying that story. I got a feeling we're going to get to this position and those same three gentlemen are going to be... Oh, wait a second. They're going to be ambushing us at that point. Funny how food really doesn't do it for us. We just like to chug our restoration potions. Okay, we'll stick to the road here, mostly. Those guys clear that up. Throw a couple of regular skeletons out. Wow, they already killed our Dread Knight. Holy moly. How did that happen? A dragon assassin? What the heck? It's like a lizard. Freeze him. Oh, yeah, he's nothing. I don't know what is taking out our Dread Knight with ease. I think it's the spiders. I think the spider's attack is kind of good against the Dread Knight there. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, back on the road. Let's do a... I'm constantly alternating saves on this game. If you play this game, that's another big recommendation is alternate... Oh, I can't say that word. Make sure to alternate your saves. Because this game is old, it can be buggy, and you want to constantly have a save to fall back on. Yeah, look, here's that same guy we were talking to. I knew it was a BS trap. Very well, adventurer, you have arrived. I don't see any signs of a recent massacre. Where are the trolls? Where is the camp? It seems as if our ploy worked well. We were sent to take care of you. The witch gave us a detailed description of you and promised to reward us greatly for your death. How can you be really sure that I am the one you seek? Iona, who I guess is this evil witch that hired these guys to kill us, told us to look for a swaggering freebooter with a terrible taste in clothing. That's you or I'm a halfling. The dialogue in this game is hilarious. terrible taste in clothes, me. This is from you who dresses like a colorblind orc. Your humor will not save you. Attack him. He must not be allowed to leave this place alive. Such a pity that I must waste my famed fighting skills on the likes of you. It is a bit of a pity. And we can freeze these guys, no doubt. So we just... A lot of times the human characters, we have pretty good chance on freezing them. Summon our skeletons or Dread Knight and just let them chop them up. These guys are pushover. And if any of them bother us, just freeze them. Give them the old poke. Oh, that guy does some pretty decent damage. As much of a pushover as I thought they were. Betrayal. The so-called attack of mountain trolls against innocent families never took place. Shapiro and his partners were simply paid to lure me into an ambush and kill me. Nice. Quest solved. Of course it's solved. Alright, what did they drop? They dropped 123 gold and a little silver cord. That's it. So that was a whole lot of nothing. I knew that was going to be BS right there. What a bunch of hot garbage. How close are we to the Dwarven Halls? Still a bit of a ways off. I think this structure that we saw over here was actually the Warriors Guild, if I'm not mistaken. And we will run across some teleporters here soon. Because there's a teleport pad over here by the Warriors Guild, I know that. So we're going to head back over that way. Check the map here. No, let's go. Can't cross the water. So we'll just kind of ride the outline of it. Explore much of the game as we can. Yeah, up here on this rocky cliff up here, that's where the Warriors Guild is. I know that. I do remember that. Oh, okay, that's the edge of the map. Okay. So we actually have to go down and around the lake here. Okay, well, it kind of... I get you, game. I get you. See, I kind of forgot how this dark forest was laid out. It's been a long time. The main area that we already checked, I do know how that's laid out because I've, played that area a lot. But making it to the dark forest here, I've only done it like a couple of times, Because this is a pretty substantial progress we've been making in the game. We'll ride the left side, and if we ever walk back out, we'll ride the other side. Yeah, this is the Warriors Guild here, up here on this cliff. That I do know. And there's the stairs that lead up. Oh, look at that. Insane skeleton. Interesting. Let's see how our summons do against him. They do okay. I'm not going to say great. Yeah, lightning is definitely the way to deal with these guys. It's a little further to the right than I thought it would. Honestly. It's like the bottom right of the map stretches out further than the... No, it's about the same. Okay. Alright, let's go... Ooh, look at that big guy. Wow. Special Insane Skeleton. Just rocked our 5 metal skeletons. And our Dread Knight. Okay, so summons are useless against him. I got a feeling this guy can one-shot us. Let me save. And I think lightning's going to be the only way to deal with this guy.
My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
He is kind of just sitting back there.
Before I can use another spell.
It took 2 restoration potions to get him down. Wow. Okay, that guy is massively tough. Oh.
Exhausted. Let me rest a while.
Yeah, we're really going through the potions here. Steel skeletons can deal with this guy. Oh, great. He's got a... My goodness, okay, super magic. Yeah, the super magic does nothing compared to restoration. Restoration does so much more. And this guy, we know how to deal with him. Pull back. Just lighting him to death.
My energies are depleted.
Ooh.
Let me regain my strength. I must rest before I can use another
Man,
spell.
this guy's tough. Sheesh. That's actually a pretty neat staff. It's got nice abilities, frost and poison, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back and rest. Holy moly. And we'll go ahead and drop off some goodies here.
I can't use it on that.
We actually, honestly, how many identify skills do we have? 2. I almost feel like we could go for another one. Do we have any equipment in here? We need to save some kind of equipment that has the identify ability, because that would help us not necessarily save money. We've got plenty of money, but just kind of save time. I mean, we've got, what, 340,000 right now. Alright, now we're entering the Warriors Guild. So let's save. And we'll explore the outside before we go inside. There's some chickens walking around. Nice little look of the perimeter here. Chicken meat. So that chicken meat, I bet this wolf here killed one of the chickens, and that's how that chicken meat was on the ground. Okay. Very nice. So this Warriors Guild, they built it on top of a mountain, essentially. Which I think the Imp Castle is kind of like this. I think they built it on top of a mountain, too. Not sure what happened to the music. Okay. Okay, these are just random NPCs. Yeah, those are just blank NPCs. If they don't have any reputation marker next to them, then they're not unique. Like, see there it says Camden, positive 26. That means he's a unique NPC. And this guy actually looks like a merchant. I provide warrior guilds weapons. Okay, do you have any interesting things to sell? Alright, let's trade. What do you have to sell? Nothing we want. Okay. Come back anytime, sure. You're not really one of my mainstay vendors. Okay, these are generic knights. Just getting a good browse of the place. Only look like they have a couple of buildings in here. Let's talk to the instructor here. Can you improve my fighting skills? Sure, I can. We'll start fighting till one of us can't lift up his sword anymore. Use any means of fighting, even magic. Leaving the training means you lose, right? Okay, yeah, we can easily take this guy. Come on now, please. We can freeze him. He's probably susceptible to freeze damage. Okay, let's fight. Oh, he does some decent damage. Okay, let's use magic on him, make it quick. Okay, so he actually beat us there. That's okay. So I think what you need to do is just go ahead. I didn't want to kill him, I was just trying to get him low. But I think you can actually just... Let's go ahead and freeze him and just... put him down all the way. Oh, you gotta do it twice. I think you've beaten me. Ha, that was not really that hard. You're real good, congratulations, but I hope to have taught you some new tactics. You did, thanks for the training.
How wonderful.
Oh, nice. So, by defeating this guy, this instructor, you actually get a skill in augment damage, which is a warrior skill. Right here, it's passive. So, you get a 1+2 bonus in damage automatically using your melee weapon. So, not that big of a deal, but it was a free skill we learned. Alright, let's go in here at the Warriors Guild. There's a stairs leading downwards. Alric, who seems to be the main guy. A key. A couple of chests. And a couple of weapons closets. So that could be some goodies. We're not going to steal from him. Although I would be curious to see what's in those chests. Okay, he doesn't get mad if we move the chest. So there's kind of a cheap thing you can do. You can just move the chest. Just keep moving them till you're out of sight of everybody. Ah. Stop. Cooperate with me. I'm trying to get him as close as I can. Yeah, I had it.
The container appears locked.
I'll just throw him over here. Like this is out of sight of everybody. Other than the rabbit there. So let's put these two chests in our inventory.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh, it won't let us take both of them. It's such a cheesy way, but...
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
We just grabbed the whole chest and teleport back to our little house there. And they are none the wiser. We just took 2 of their chests, which we will open privately in our private quarters later. Alright, let's talk to this Alric guy. Okay, so we're just talking to this Alric guy who's like the leader of the Warriors Guild here. Before you are deemed worthy of joining our guild, you must complete 2 tasks that I will set before you. Very well, I'm prepared to accept your quest. First task will test your courage and honor. Have you perhaps heard of the Eye of the Cyclops? Return to me with Thanthalar's artifact. Okay. So he wants us to go down to the basement here and find an artifact for him. So I'm curious what kind of enemies are down here. Okay, there's a bunch of monsters in there. Bunch of beetles. Gather them up. Okay. Not a problem. We will easily dispatch of these beetles. I say we, as in our summons will. The Dark Forest is turning out to be way easier than I thought.
Superb!
Just simply put, our summons are working gorgeously down here. Look at that guy spinning around real fast. That's kind of funny. He's so bugging out. Okay, we are now in the catacombs beneath the Warriors Guild. So we're about to see what's going on down here. What kind of enemies they have down here. And some dark zombies. And what's going on here? Hold on. We got some madness going on here. We've got a infernal conjurer. That's not good. Give him some lightning. He went down fairly quickly.
Energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
Okay, down here in the catacombs is going to be difficult. This is going to be tricky. We do have these 2 chests here. So we're going to have to pay attention down there in the catacombs underneath the Warriors Guild. Oh, that guy, he almost saw us. Why is he following us?
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
Good thing we moved out the way here. This guy, he's kind of following us. He knows we were up to something. Yeah, we were up to something. We were up to stealing a couple of chests from the Warriors Guild there. We could make off with all their items too, but actually that is a tactic. Check this out. I've got a feeling that this will work. You could take a chest that you own, or just a barrel. Now these barrels are broken. I don't like broken barrels. It's ticking me off. Give me a barrel that's not broken. Like out here. Alright, take that barrel. I've got a feeling you might be able to do this too. If you want to just steal everything in the Warriors Guild. We've already made off with the chests. We've got them in our house. He's still positive. I just have a suspicion that you can put the barrel here, open it up. Okay, save. And you can take the item from his weapon closet, put it in the barrel. And he won't get upset. Because that barrel is technically ours. So you just lift it up, put it in the barrel, and you just keep moving the barrel around, taking everything. Okay, that's got to be within reach. That's so funny. What's that manuscript say? We didn't read that. Okay, that's just a lore thing. Alright, grab the barrel. Dude, they really are following us. It's kind of funny. Put the key in there. This is so funny. You really can. You gotta position it right to where. Oh my goodness. He's just none the wiser. We're just taking all the stuff from the
It
Warriors
won't
Guild
work with that.
and putting it in this barrel. That is our barrel. And he's obviously not getting upset about it. He could care less. The barrel is very heavy though. So I don't think that we'll be able to put it in our inventory, unfortunately. I don't think this guy's going to follow us.
I can't lift that.
Yeah, we can't put it in our inventory, but by putting it all the way over here,
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first. I can't lift that. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
we just stole all that stuff. That is so funny. And now we can put all that stuff that we just took from the
I
Warriors
can't
Guild
use it
into
all
our
that.
for sale
It won't
box
work
here.
with that. I can't use it on that.
That's why we didn't
It won't
do the
work with
main
that.
story quest line
I
yet,
can't
because
use it on that.
we want to keep our teleporter stones
It
as
won't
long as
work with that.
possible. Actually, we did grab a key.
Superb!
Ooh. It's nice, but...
It's quite securely locked.
Okay, so that chest is done. So right now we've just got 3 locked chests in our house here. You know what? I'm going to clean this up here. Why not?
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
Open this garbage chest here. Put these broken barrels in there.
It won't work with that.
Perfect. And now everything over here nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can really steal legitimately everything in this game. You just have to put your thinking cap on a little bit. We need to keep our eye out for we need to keep our eye out for smaller containers. Oh,
I
like
can't
those.
use it on that.
I know exactly what we need. We need those. I know one small container off the top of my head. It's those bags of grain. Oh, wow, we just cleaned them out. Oh, the poor Warriors Guild. We just totally swiped everything from them. See, over here, we'll do a different save. They've got a few of these. They only weigh 100 pounds, and it's the bag of grain. So it's like 3 containers. The haystack weighs nothing, but you can't move it. He's still friendly with us. And you actually could do the same thing with this vendor here. The vendor, though, sometimes they don't like when you move their stuff. So that's the only difference here is... Okay, he's got a couple of good items here. Sometimes the vendor does not like when you move their stuff. But we'll try anyway. So put the bag of grain down here. Open that window up. Open this window up. I don't think he even noticed. Yeah. He did not notice. Let's see if he gets mad if we move this item. So far, he doesn't seem to care. You don't see me just putting all your goodies in this bag here? I'll even take the beer. And put the whole bag of
I
grain.
have too much to carry.
He doesn't even notice. That's kind of a gimmicky way to steal stuff. Use a separate container and just loot everything. And then you just put your container on the ground, open it up, and dump everything into your for sale pile here.
It won't work with that.
The boots, we need to get those identified though.
It won't work with that.
So put the boots over here and open. Put that there with the shield. And these containers over here, we'll just put them right there. Perfect. Well, we just swiped everything from
I can't use it
the
on them.
Warriors Guild. That's so funny. Let's open up our potion here. It's actually our first super strength potion. We have it very organized. Somewhat. Sell that one. Perfect. Okay. And we're really holding on to the scorpion traps. We've got way too many big restorations here. Let's drop off about 37 of them. Kind of lighten up our weight a little bit. Yes, okay. Nice, nice. Nice little thieving run there. So that's how you can steal everything from the Warriors Guild. In the books. Write it down! Alright. Go through this song and dance again. And the first test. Coming down here and getting stomped. This time we're prepared. We're not going to get stomped. We know what to do this time. We're going to go ahead and open that door. And let all these enemies out too. Run away from the beetles. Look at that. Didn't even get a scratch. Yeah, summons are the way to go. But down here, unfortunately, summons might not be the way to go. They might be for some of these enemies, but a lot of them we're going to struggle with here. Yeah. Wow. Those skeletons really do a lot of damage to us. Luckily, we can shoot pretty fast.
West before I can use another spell.
Oof. Yeah, these guys down here are dropping super potions. They can take him out.
Let me rest a while. My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
Definitely going to be interesting taking on these gentlemen down here. And if you're just joining us, we are in the Warriors Guild. In the catacombs under the Warriors Guild. Clearing it out. If we clear it out for this guy, he will deem us worthy to join said Warriors Guild. I'm not sure what the perks of joining the guild are, but we will find out. The only thing we need to watch out for right now is the the insane
This
skeletons.
door is locked tighter than a
Okay,
dwarf's
that door is
antlers.
locked. It kind of brings you back to the catacombs at the beginning of the game, underneath Alaroth. I'll be a little quicker with that. Okay, not sure where. Actually, the spell shield would not be bad against these poison throwing guys. There's a. Use the lightning on these flaming metal skeletons here. And use the meteor strike zombies. That will be the order of the day here.
I'm exhausted. Let me rest a while.
I really don't think enough time has passed for us to rest. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, no time to sleep. Which is kind of unfortunate because it's going to make it
How wonderful!
having to use a lot of
Superb!
our restoration
That was
potions.
agreeable.
What do we have down here? You know what? Let's go talk to... If we need to kill time again, we'll talk to Mardinius. Let me grab these items that we're going to identify. Let's go talk to Mardinius here. It will kill some time for us to be able to rest too. Yeah, this game is beautiful. I'm telling you, it is worth it to play this game if you have never played this game. This is like one of the best RPG ever. It's a lot of fun. And it's really, customizable to how you want to play the game. I do recommend playing on easy your first time through, not even medium. I recommend playing on easy your first time through because it can be a bit unforgiving at times. But we just wanted to do a hard playthrough just to show it can be done. Alright, let's identify our good friend Mardini's here. Those boots we picked up. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Our current boots are actually better, but those aren't bad. And the shield. That's a pretty good standard shield right there. Alright, let's trade with you. Give me those, these, and these. And give me your gold. And I'll sell you the boots. And you can go ahead and give me back these things. Kind of even up the money a little bit there. Perfect. Alright, now enough time has passed. We can actually rest now. Which is a free way to restore your mana and health, which is key. You want to rest as often as you're able to. Alright, put all this stuff in
I
our for
can't use
sale
it on
pile.
that. It won't work with that.
Perfect. Back to the crazy fight here. clearing out these catacombs underneath the Warriors Guild. And is that door locked? No, that path is open. So we had a locked door on our right. If you keep your distance from these zombies, they won't be able to poison you. A locked door on our left. And use the lightning on these guys. Don't even bother summoning down here, because the units that we were summoning worked great in the dark forest, but these metal skeletons are just wrecking them. So it's kind of pointless. Wait for him to stop moving. So all three doors are locked except for the top door. So that makes knowing where to go easy. 222 gold pieces. Just sitting in there. Oh, there's a lever here. Okay. So that I believe. Oh yeah, we need to do our spell shield. That way we get a little bit of immunity to all that poison damage. Okay, lightning. And another one.
I'm exhausted.
Ooh, yeah. We got a bit surrounded right there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh my goodness, we just missed all that. That is why you have to save often. Don't be like us and have to re-fight this area again. It's not that big of a deal, but it can be quickly done. Especially when you already got a little bit of brew in you. It makes it go by a little quicker. There's those frustrating skeletons. You've got to keep your distance from these guys. We are very weak against these guys at the moment. Very weak against them. Oh. A chest piece there. Lightning. Nice. And go back and rest. Oh, not enough time's passed. Wonderful.
It won't work with
Put that in our for sale box. Yeah, no matter. We'll come back in a minute. We can drink a potion in the meantime. So we do know all three paths are locked. However, there was a lever in this room up here. So we're going to save so we don't have to do that again. Still 222 gold in there. Perfect. Okay. Okay, don't let him get close. Do not let him get close.
I must rest before I can use another spell.
Keep your distance from these cats here. every so often, we'll just save. Nice. I think now we can actually rest. I think it's been enough time. And the loading screen, if you watch the loading screen when you're playing for the first time, that is what's going to give you a lot of tips on what to do. Because it always gives you tips on the loading screen. Keeping your distance like this is much more effective. Ah, the poison slows us down. That's a bad combination. It's a bad combination with those guys. Nice. Nicely done. Okay, this might not be as bad as it seems, this catacomb area. Because, see, we've got one path here and there's 3 others. So, we'll hit this lever.
I wonder what that did.
And see which one of these doors it unlocked. One of these doors just opened up. That one's still locked. This one is still locked. So that means this one should be unlocked. Yes, okay. On to this path. Save early, save often. Absolutely. And watch out for the skeletons. Like right there. Oh, he was kind of invisible. We couldn't see him, but we could hear him down there. We knew he was down there. Okay, plenty of zombies.
My energies are depleted. Let me
And
regain
a
my
nasty
strength.
skeleton, okay. Switch to lightning. Thank goodness our lightning, we got it up to level 5. It's very expensive, but we did get it to max damage, which is key. Perfect. Enough time passed. Okay. Do we have any junk to dump off?
It won't work with that.
Oh yeah, don't forget to pick up the teleporter stone. Absolutely critical. Okay, save, because we are doing gorgeous. You gotta save often. I keep saying that, but there's a reason I keep saying that. The more you save, the more time it will save you in this game. Let's bust that vase open. Nothing. We broke that vase for nothing. Oh, there's a little hole down there. You see that? There's a little hole there in the floor. And a lever. Okay, let's save right here. I wonder if you go down that hole. Ah, so if you go down that hole, you come down to this room here. Not sure what's going on down here. There's a scroll in here. So I'm not sure if you touch it. I'm not sure if you touch it or if you pick it up. We did just save beforehand, so let's... Gent scroll. Okay, no idea what that is. Okay, you obviously can't pick it up. So I got a picture of a Native American. That's weird. I don't know what that's about.
I'm not entirely
There's a
sure
lever.
what that just did.
So we just opened up another door. So the top's done, left side's done, and this will lead us to the bottom. He just ran out the room. He was like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm not even taking on this hero. He's too much. We are too much. Okay, stop moving. Switch to lightning. Get out of there. Do not let that guy touch you. They are massively
My energies are depleted.
dangerous to us right
Let
now.
me regain my strength.
Run away! Nice. Go with this area. I think we're doing... Oh, that was our spell shield. I was like... You gotta skip below.
I must rest before I can use another spell.
Ooh. It seems weird why we're running away so bad, but it's because we're a mage playing on hard, and we are extremely weak physically. Even with very good armor. We were so close
I'm exhausted.
to a level up right now. Oops, I hit the window key. Apologies, my friends. The Alt key is right next to the window key. Nice, we just got a level up. Okay.
I wonder what that did.
Last lever. Yeah, I don't know what that scroll was down there at the bottom there. I'm almost tempted to curiosity save before we leave the area. Kind of got me a little bit curious. Alright, save. Do a separate save. Don't believe everything you read. That was one of the tips during the loading screen. It said, don't believe everything you read. Isn't that the truth? So we've got the top, left, bottom cleared out. Now working towards the right. Yeah, this quest, or not quest, more like a test this guy from the Warriors Guild is giving us is very tricky. They ain't playing around. And playing around in the Warriors Guild, they want you to prove how strong you are. Nice. We actually can rest, honestly. Okay, what's going on here? Guardian of the Cyclops. I know what you want, human, but you have to pass me first. Don't talk, let's simply fight this out. Or we could say, step down, foul demon, and you continue to live, exist. Or we could say, I'm from the cleaning crew, this dungeon is in terrible shape. Of course we're going to go with the silly option. Soon you will join my skeletal army, human. Then we have eternity to laugh about your jokes. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see. So this guy's a big baddie here. Big baddie here. First, and he looked like he moved pretty fast, so let's cast Limbs of Lead on him. Okay, that slowed him down significantly. Yeah, Limbs of Lead is the way to go. So if we ever get this guy in range, and you're a caster, cast Limbs of Lead, and then immediately follow up with Lightning. Oh, he's not as tough as he thinks he is. Please. We've got this guy in the bag. We just lightning him to death. Ooh, get out of range, get out of range. Ah, his minions got us right at the end. We killed him, but his minions got us. Yeek! That's alright. That is why we have a save right there. We'll go with another option on the dialogue since we already did the comedian option. We'll go with another dialogue option here. But yeah, Limbs of Lead is the way to go against this guy. Don't talk. Let's simply fight this out. That's kind of funny. You can actually just tell him. So we're slowing all these guys down here. And we're switching to lightning here. Let them come to us. Let them come to us. I think he kind of sits back there. Yeah, he does. So Limbs of Lead. Oh, wrong potion. And lightning him to death. And definitely run out of the way. And now he's got more minions, so he's got plenty of time to think. Take out the minions. Take him out. We got him. In the bag. And he got a minion off right before he died, the jerk.
I'm exhausted. Let me rest a while.
Actually, these are summoned minions. These guys are, so we can actually cast Banish. Oh, nice. I forgot about the Banish spell. Okay, these guys are not vanishing. They're taking a little bit of damage, but not enough to be significant. So he dropped 93 gold. And we got some baddies down here. Honestly, we need to save after that engagement. Perfect. Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Yeah, just get all the baddies together. I don't care.
My energies are depleted. Let
I
me
feel like
regain my strength.
we've been playing so long that the music track just kind of stopped for a minute. But it'll probably pick back up when we go into a different area. Nice. Oh, a little bit of goodies here. Okay. So we have cleared out the catacombs beneath the Warriors Guild and gotten the eye of the Cyclops, which was booby-trapped. Good thing we had full health. The only thing that we haven't done down here is that goofy scroll over there. That is so strange that I had the picture of the Native American. That is so weird. I feel like that's some kind of Easter egg type deal. Because we couldn't pick it up. We couldn't move it in our inventory. We couldn't do anything with it. All we could do was just look at it. I tried to pick it up and put it in our inventory, but it wouldn't let us. Alright, let's go talk to Alric and tell him we completed the first task, the first test to become a member of the Warriors Guild. Do you have the... I have the Cyclops. We need its power to defeat the orcs. It was not easy to retrieve this artifact, and I do believe someone neglected to inform me that the catacombs were infested with monsters. This guy didn't tell us. Wow, that was a lot of experience right there we just got. Well done, my friend. The next task will be the retrieval of an artifact. There's a nearby ancient castle, home to a cult of dragon worshippers. Inside there lies a gem called the Heart of the Dragon. I want you to go and get that gem. Tell me more about the Heart of the Dragon. I shall mark the sect's location on your map, but be very careful. The sect is commanded by a dragon rider, and I fear that you may have to slay him in order to obtain the artifact. Wow. So the second test is going to a castle and killing a dragon rider to get the Heart of the Dragon. Shoosh, the Warriors Guild ain't playing. I highly doubt any of these basic knights here did all this stuff to get into the guild. This guy didn't either. He told us his story. Come on, bruh. Why are you making our hero do this crazy task just to become a member? I find it outrageous. Okay, where is this ancient castle that this guy's talking about? Okay, it's way down here. Ancient castle, dragon worshippers. Okay. The talking tree is over here. Let us go make our way towards the elvish village. There's the teleporter. Nice. So we now found the teleporter for the Warriors Guild. There was one in the Elven Ruins, but we haven't explored it just yet. Okay, so the Warriors Guild teleporter is actually the best way to get to the Warriors Guild and the Elven Village. Okay, some boar just come up to us and wants to talk to us. Do not harm me, I am not what I seem. I think there's an explanation. I am no boar, I was transformed into the animal you see against my will. How did this come to be? Who is responsible? I am no magician, I know not how it is done, but the name of the foul weaver of spells is Baratus. It is he that is responsible. Is there some way I can help restore you to your natural form? But if you could sneak into his house and look around, maybe you'll find something. Where can I find his house? He has a secret cellar, and you have to move a picture on the wall to get to the entrance. There are more animals down there. Okay, so... interesting. Very well, I'll see what I can do. We're gonna help this guy out. He got transformed into an animal by some evil mage. Which is down, or at this house down here. So let's wiggle our way down there. Save. Save early, save often. Yes. Yes, Commander. This little ambiance of music. We're sticking to the road for now. What's this sign? Elven Village and Trading Post. Nice. We have made it to the Elven Village. These are some basic NPCs here. This guy is not. He's going to have some dialogue. And Orion. Why is he negative? Why is this guy negative? We have a reputation of 26. Okay, I don't know why that guy's negative against us. We've never met him before. I see these people are positive.
If ever I see a dwarf
So
set
that
his
guy's
dirty
angry
boot
about
in this
something.
village, I'll put an arrow through his black heart.
I don't understand how these damned dwarves dare to desecrate our burial grounds. They must know it will mean war.
Dwarves don't know a thing about the value of tradition and ceremony. All they care about is mining and jewels. It was only a matter of time before the little ghouls turned to grave robbing.
Exactly right, Jarek. Those filthy little tunnelers will do anything to steal from us. And what can our revered ancestors be thinking as they look up to see their very graves being desecrated?
I still don't see why the dwarves would chance a war over a few ceremonial treasures. All right, we elves and the dwarves have never seen eye to eye. They're too short. But we've managed peaceful coexistence with them for centuries.
Peaceful coexistence? Don't be a fool. Those dwarves have been insulting us behind our backs for generations. They call us tree huggers. Did you know that? This recent spate of grave robbing is just their latest insult to elven honor.
Look, I'm just saying we should wait for solid evidence against the dwarves to be...
You're a bloody coward, Leia. If we put...
You know what I just realized? I don't think it'll matter. I feel like there was a particular quest line we might have messed up by coming here too early, but... Alright, let's talk to these people individually. Not much going on, just some gossip. Oh yeah, he's got some scorpion traps. We're definitely buying that. That is why you talk to everybody, because you never know what random people are willing to trade with you, even if they're not a merchant. Okay, so we've talked to them. And down here in this elven village, if you're using a bow in this game, there is actually the good bow merchant in here somewhere who has the best bows in the game. And his inventory changes from time to time, so he's like every other merchant. If you just come back to him every so often, he'll have different inventory. Okay, those are just basic. But she is a unique. Elena Lissa. Oh, I think... Oh! Okay, she has a very large vitality bonus for sale. We need that. However, we do not have... Yes, we do, because we can actually buy that from her with gold for 87,000, and then we can sell all of our junk to her to get it back. Let's give that back to her for now. I think we're gonna flirt with this girl here. I am nothing but an unworthy man, blinded by your shining beauty. We're really trying to get with this girl right now. This is hilarious. Okay, so if we solve the problems between the elves and dwarves, this girl will actually give us a chance. It's kind of funny. She's the daughter of the leader of this village here. Okay, what we need to do is she still has that very large vitality bonus charm. We need that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to save. Then we're going to transport back to our home base here and just start grabbing junk.
I can't use. I have
In
too
the
much
hopes.
to carry. I can't lift that. I have too much to carry. I must drop. I can't. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first. I can't lift that.
In the hopes that
I'm carrying too much.
we can get that from her. She is positive to us.
I can't lift that.
Okay. So what we want to do is, in order to get the best value for our goods here,
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
we want to repair Everything that we can repair. Bring it up to snuff. Like that bow. And it'll increase the value of the items that we're about to sell to her. Our repair skill only repairs things a little bit over half, like maybe 60% essentially.
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
Now, those plate leggings have a lot of durability. 53, that's crazy. Alright. We need that charm bad. That's an in-game charm right there. We'll have that the rest of the game. So let's start selling all this junk. Let's see what it comes out to. And even if we have to give her some gold, it's fine because we can just get the rest back. You know what? I feel like that's too expensive though, but yeah, we can get the rest back by selling her the junk. So go ahead and balance that out. We'll have to give her 70,000 gold. So we've got the charm, and she's got 70,000 gold in junk. But all we do is just teleport back to our base here. It's going to take every bit of this junk here
I have too much to carry. I
to
must
get the majority of her gold back from her.
I'm carrying too much.
So we got the charm from her. And actually now, yeah, get these up to snuff. Not much repairing we can do on these. Now sell all of this junk to her. See, now she's admiring. So now we actually can get a better deal. If she was admiring before, so we're working on getting our 70,000 gold back from her by selling all the junk. How romantic of us.
I have too much to carry. I
Using
must
this
drop some items first.
chick we're trying to
I have too
bag
much to carry. I'm carrying too much.
by selling her junk. That's so silly. Yeah, our junk pile's about out too. So it's taking every
I
bit
have
of
too
this
much to
junk.
carry. I must drop some items. I'm carrying too much.
It's taken every bit of our junk pile to get that very large charm from her, but I'm telling you it's worth it. Yeah, the armor is really what we're getting our money back. She's got 25. Yeah, we got a big chunk. We've about got all of our gold back. We've got 3 more items here. So our junk box is empty, but this is going to be nice when we equip that charm. Actually, she has 20,000. She's still got 30,000 of our gold. However, I forgot we had some gems too. Okay. So all of our junk plus about 20,000 of our gold. And we were able to get yeah, about 20,000 gold plus all of the junk that we've collected for the past episode here. Well, 2 episodes really. And we were able to get this very large vitality charm. So we're going to save, and we're about to equip it on. This ring is an end game ring. We're having it the entire game because it's a gorgeous ring. We've already have a large magic charm on it. So right now it gives you no vitality. Our vitality is 210. So this is the biggest charm you can get. So 210 is our health and plus no vitality. So the very large vitality gives you plus 100 to vitality. And our health just went up by 100, yeah. See, our health just got dramatically bigger from that. That's an in-game charm right there that she had for sale. So thank you, Elinalessa, however you say that name.
How
You actually
wonderful.
don't ask me how we had a key for that crate. That makes no sense. Anywho, beautiful. That was strange, but I'm telling you, you might have thought, oh man, you just sold a bunch of stuff and 20,000 gold just to get that charm. Nah, that charm is worth it. And you have about 22,000. We actually can sell 2 of our medium charms to get the rest back. Because she loves us to death now. And we'll throw in a potion there. Throw in a couple of large potions. So right there, just like that. Boom. We just got all of our gold back. So all it cost to get this beautiful, very large charm on our ring, which gave us 100 to health. That's the biggest charm you can get. Gold and silver are what we're looking for charms. It just cost us a bit of junk. Alright, continuing on. My goodness, that was a lot of buying and selling with her, but we got lucky. That's why every time you talk to somebody in this game, it doesn't matter if they're a merchant or not. If they have the option to trade with, take a peek. You could have some random soldier in the barracks, and he'll have some amazing item that he's willing to trade. And then you can go to the merchants back and forth all day long, and they're just selling junk. Alright, Gavin Real. Okay, this is the guy you want to come to if you're primarily using bows, which I did a bow playthrough. I haven't played this game for years. But years ago, I played it on easy with a warrior. I never beat it. I got pretty far in the game, but I never beat it. And I messed up a lot of stuff along the way because it was my first time playing through. Then I played on medium as an archer, and I beat it. And it took a long time, but I beat it. And now we're playing as a mage on hard. And we're really doing a complete playthrough. But those first 2 times I played was years ago. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Please show me what you have. Okay, this guy is the one that sells bows. That's a good armor. One thing you can do if you were like wanting to challenge yourself is just go with like basic weapons. No. See right here? There's a gorgeous bow he has. Vicious hunting bow of the artillerist. Oh my god, oh my god. This is a dang good bow right here. Honestly, we might pick that up because that is just so good. It's got good sight and range, and the damage is 11 to 148. That's actually really good. But alas, for a wizard and not a bowcaster. He's got really good stuff. This helmet, Fire Dragon's closed helmet, it's a good basic helmet, but it gives you 28 resistance to fire. That's really good. We're not going to buy the bow from him because we are just wiped out financially. I mean, we've got a lot of gold, but we had to spend all of our junk on getting that gorgeous charm from our soon-to-be girlfriend, I guess. Okay, where is her dad, who's the leader around here? We didn't talk to him yet. We need to talk to him before we go anywhere else.
I say the
these guys
humans
again.
are too stupid to handle the problem with the orcs on the...
A scout told old Bronthian that all the orc tribes...
Huh. That scout must have been drunk or mad. The orcs fight among themselves.
And if it is the truth, we'd have...
Never! I'd rather die than fight side by side.
Maybe, but would you condemn your kin to...
Okay, where is that guy? Oh, I know where he is. He's not here. He's at the castle. That's right. We came down here a little early. Okay, so we've met the elves here. We've got a gorgeous charm. Right now, we could go and explore the talking tree. What I want to do before that, though, is I want to actually some dragon warriors. So kind of like the lizard warriors, but a little bit stronger. Well, they don't drop nearly as much as the lizard people did in the sewers. They dropped a lot. We're gonna go rescue those animals that, or those people that got turned into animals from that evil mage. As soon as we check with our magic vendors real quick, I want to make sure. I like to check with them every so often because their inventory changes and you never know when they have skill books for sale, which will give us new spells without having to use our skill points to learn them. So we're going to Karina's house. Okay, her inventory did change, but ooh. See? She has the Burning Wall spell for sale. So we're going to buy that from her. We'll spend one of our small charms here for that. Plus those trail bombs, we're not using those. And to make up the difference, we'll just use cash for the difference. Nice. Farewell. Thank you. So now we have the Burning Wall spell. So go to our inventory. This book, skill book.
Superb!
Boom, just like that. We have got a ridiculous amount of spells. We almost know every spell, I'll be honest. Way of the Mage. There's a few that we don't know yet, but most of them we've learned. Either using our skills or just, most of these are from books that we bought. So Burning Wall is kind of cool. We'll cast it in a minute. Let me get away from all these NPCs here. We'll go check with this magic vendor. See the Burning Wall? You cast it, and then enemies will walk through it. So you kind of make a wall, and enemies will walk through it. And they'll get damaged. You know, you stay on this side, and they'll walk through it and get damaged. So it could be useful. It could be useful indeed. Alright, let's take to this mage. See what he has. He has no skill book. That's okay, because we got a skill from the other lady. Alright, back to the Dark Forest. I know, so exciting. The Dark Forest. I'm not sure how much damage the Burning Wall will do, but we might test it out here. We'll test it out right here, see what it does to these guys. Yeah, it doesn't really damage them that much, just 4 damage, 5 damage. But it does slow them down. Oh, some items. Thank you. Oh, I hit the Windows button. Dang it, I hate that. Like, being right next to the... Oh, there was 4 lockpicks there. Being right next to the Alt button, that tends to happen.
I'm exhausted.
Let me rest a while.
That's why we have that spear. Because it has the frost. It's got like 4 frost skill or 5. 5 frost skill, which is like the max. So it's got the bit. It freezes the enemy as often as it can, essentially. So we're making our way down to this evil mage's house, who turned that boar, or turned that person into a warthog, essentially. We're gonna rescue them. Nice. The only thing about the Dark Forest that has been a little bit tricky as a mage user is the consistently having to switch between different types of spells. Because certain enemies here are just immune to certain types of magic. So being a wizard is slightly more difficult in the Dark Forest here than I thought. The top part was easy because our summons easily dealt with them. Okay, who are these guys? A bunch of elves. Okay, there's a talking tree around here that's really dangerous. We could talk to these people. We already talked to him. We're just seeing if they have anything to trade. Oh wow. Just got pretty good. Okay. So we've had a little chit-chat with those NPCs. They're roaming the Dark Forest, trying to whittle down the monsters, but not helping us, obviously. Because we are the ancient hero that never needs help. Oh, it's daytime again. Yay! Okay, so we're getting close to that talking tree, which we do need a piece of. We do need a piece of him for a quest later that we're going to complete. Well, now it is storming, and I think we're coming up on him. So let's save. And that's him right there. Calm yourself. There is no reason for alarm. I have traveled far to meet you. Meet me? What is it you want to... Oh, we can see the piece of limb that we need. I would be most grateful if I could have one of your branches. And just why should I let you have one? You see, there are some woodcutters nearby looking for a special tree, they said. Of course, I would never tell them about you. He's scared to death of woodcutters, so we kind of tricked him to let us take it. So our dialogue kind of tricked him. So that is an actual piece from the talking tree. It's kind of cool how it gets stormy when you get close to him. Kind of a neat little mechanic there. Alright, we now have an actual piece from the talking tree. We need to go put that in our box. This is from an old talking tree from the dark forest. This is from an old talking tree in the dark forest. Okay, they're both the same. Put this over here. Because that one I think is the fake one that we bought from the merchant. This is the real one. So we're going to put that there. And later, that quest is much later in the game when we're going to do that. So we have gotten... And there's actually a chest there. Okay, there's a spider here. A baby spider. And a locked chest.
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
Anytime we find a locked chest that we don't have a key, take it back to our little base here and throw it in this room. We'll unlock it later. That's so goofy, but it works. Don't knock it if it works. You don't have to force yourself to open every chest either, because most of them are generally random. My goodness.
I must rest before I can use another spell.
Nice. The teleporter stones make this game 10 times faster, I'm telling you. You don't want to be too quick to do the main story quest line, because you get them taken away from you temporarily. Not for a long time, but you do lose them temporarily. Okay, we've got a lot of... Okay. We have got a lot of iron skeletons here. So just keep retreating.
I'm exhausted. Let me rest a while.
That's one right there that he can one-shot us. He gets close.
My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength. I must rest before I can use another spell.
Ooh. Goodness. That's just an empty flask.
Exhausted. Let me rest a while.
It's getting hot and heavy over here, ain't it?
My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
Ooh, we almost got taken out. That was close. Sheesh. My goodness.
I must rest before I can use another spell.
Absolute chaos right there. Okay. Rest. No time to sleep. Wonderful. Well, we can empty out our inventory a little bit here. Do we have any junk? No, but we have that tower shield that needs identified. So let's go grab these 3 things that need identified and go identify them.
It's
We
quite
don't have a
securely
key
locked. Locked.
for any of these. Although we do have some lockpicks, but we're holding on to our lockpicks for a minute until we get plenty of them. Alright, Mardinius, I need you to identify some items for us. The boots, the shield, and the other shield. Ooh. That might be a toss-up for the shield we have. Okay, you really don't have too much that we want to buy from you at the moment. We're going to compare these 2 shields. First, let's see if enough time has passed for us to rest. Eh. Perfect, okay. Shield comparison. Magic site. The shield we got is actually better for exploring, but for like constant fighting, like big battles, it would actually be better to use this shield here. So we'll put these in our for sale pile, and this shield we're going to keep it. We're not going to keep it. We're not going to use it right now, but we're going to keep it for the moment. That's what I'm thinking. Wow, look at this so far in the stream. This is like, there's 4 big areas in the game, and we've already explored 2 of them. This is the 3rd big area of the game. And we've already, just this one episode today, we've already knocked a lot of it out. There's still a lot of black area that we haven't explored yet, a lot of fog. But Man, we are making little progress on this episode tonight. And we're still going. We're not done yet. Don't bounce out yet, brother. We're going to get a drink of water. We'll look at our equipment and stuff. Get a little drink of water here. And then we're going to continue exploring the Dark Forest. Nice. Kind of nice today because I actually got off a little bit earlier than I normally do. And I was able to get like an extra hour in on this game today. And we're trying to get as much as we can get done playing a couple different games at the same time. Because we have a spouse that's out of town at the moment. And when she comes back, it's going to be difficult to get content in. We're still going to get it in, but it's not going to be quite as often. Unfortunately. We're definitely going to be getting in one live a day. Right now, we're kind of almost getting 2 in a day. Pretty much every day. And I think I kind of like the I kind of switched it up. I was playing this game during my midday stream. But I kind of changed it up today. And I was playing the Twisted Insurrection on the midday stream today and this at night. Because there's a gentleman, a good fan of the channel, who tends to hang out during the midday on the live, and he likes to chit-chat, and we were talking about that game, and I said, well, you know what, I need to play this during the time he's watching. I think it would be a good benefit. And we had a lot of fun today on that episode we did. Yeah, we did not want to cast lightning on you. Okay, what's going on? Why are we getting so many undead right here? This is crazy.
I'm exhausted.
I want to use the lightning on the skeletons here. The insane skeletons. And the undead, I want to use the meteor strike. Perfect. Okay, switch to meteor strike. See, it sounds... They're making the sound effect like they're dropping charms.
Let me regain my
but they're technically not. Maybe they just make that sound effect when they go down. Oh, beautiful. Enough time passed. That is gorgeous. Okay, I think we're actually close to that. We are. This is the house. Baratus' house. So this is the house that boar told us about. Hey, there's an evil mage in this house, and he, don't leave our teleporter stone there. That would have been bad, because I would have forgotten where I put it at. And I would have had to rewatch. I would have had to rewatch the episode to figure out where did I drop that teleporter stone. There was a nice. We're just kind of scouting out the area around this guy's house here. Making sure we have the all clear. I'm not sure how far down this goes. I don't want to get too careful. Oh, you kick one of these guys.
I must rest before I can use
See,
another
we
spell.
drained our whole mana bar on him with lightning, and it still didn't take him down. Yeah, it's taken a couple of restoration potions to take him down. Ooh, he dropped a nice dagger. Too bad we don't really use daggers. Good night. Alright. Well, another one of my gain is going down for the night. So he's had enough fun for tonight. Alright.
Let me rest a while.
Yeah, they do. Those dark zombies there, when they die and collapse, they're making the sound effect that you hear when enemy drops a charm. It's kind of strange. But now I've realized that that's just the sound effect they make. Because there's no way they all wouldn't have been dropping charms. Unless somehow my playthrough here is just bugged and we're not getting any charm drops. We're only picking up charms from containers or vendors. Which that actually sucks if that was the case. Alright, pull back. Man, we have had to use way too many potions right here. Perfect. Okay, before we go in his house, we're going to rest, then save, and then go in this evil mage's house. Perfect. Alright, let us see what this guy has in here. Give me that save. Alright, evil mage, what's going on? Okay, you are not home right now. Good. So we can make our way with everything you've got. We can steal all your goodies. A book. Some barrels. And a locked chest. We might grab it on the way out. There's the painting that the boar told us about. Touch the painting and it opens up a secret path. So move the barrels out of the way. And there's the stairway. So we are now in the evil mage's basement. He's got a bunch of gold in his barrels. Ooh, what's going on in here? Oh, a bottle of milk. We did need that for that guy in Verdestus. I wanted to try something out on him. Okay. Got some poison.
I haven't found the right key for this lock. The door appears locked.
Bust that open.
I don't have a key that
Okay,
fits
we'll
this
open up
lock.
that chest later. Table. Oh, there's keys in the table.
The container appears locked.
There was like 3 keys in that table. So that table has keys in it. You've got to move your mouse around in this game. Free me, human. If Baratus comes, I shall bite him and he will die. A snake that talks to us. That sounds like a good idea. Who is this Baratus? Baratus made us animals. Release me. That sounds like a good idea. I would not trust the snake, hero. I would suggest you release the wolves. They despise Baratus. You must be the captive animals the speaking board told me about. The foul mage Baratus captured us and transferred us into what you see now. Why has he done this and how? Oh, that the wolves hate him extra because they were some of his first victims. And it's permanent. Why should I not trust the snake? I have a strong feeling that the snake will betray you. Trust me, cows are psychic animals. Okay. And who are you? My name is Anthea. As you can guess, I was not born as a cow. You said I should release the wolves when Baratus comes. Yes, they are the longest suffering, and their hate for Baratus is great. He is a powerful mage, and I fear you will need all the help you can when confronting him. I'll see what I can do. Okay. So we found the house of Baratus, and we need a way to transform the animals back to their form.
Let's see what our little sweethearts are up to now.
He
Milk
does look
time.
evil.
What? An intruder? Well, where's your army, stranger? Too bad for you that you're all alone. I could use another bull.
Okay, we're gonna release the wolves. We're gonna take
That was
the
agreeable.
cow's advice here. Oh yeah, the wolves are just decimating him. Wow, the wolves just decimated that guy. So make sure when you come down here, get the keys out of this strong table down here. And after talking to the cow and the snake, go with the wolf option. Alright, there's a key. A Bright Dragon Amulet. A Ruby Amulet of Training. Super Shadows. Alright, let's release the cow.
How wonderful.
I'm heartened that you were able to defeat that evil mage. How can I help you? Okay, so we're going to try and reverse.
Sorry, I can't use that.
We're going to try and figure out how to reverse the effects here. And actually, we do have a key here. It might be in... Oh my god, stop moving around so crazy. Thank you.
That was agreeable.
Ah, okay. So here is a book that's telling us, maybe. The only possible way to undo the transformation is the legendary holy water of clarity. The fountain of this water is believed to be deep in the Dwarven halls. Only the clerics of the doors have access, but I doubt the existence of the fountain, so I believe the transformations are final. Okay, let's put that book in our inventory. We need to keep that. Okay, we need to talk to the Dwarven priest in the Dwarven halls, and he'll have the cure. And we're going to keep that door locked. The snake is not necessary. I've already killed Baratus. Okay, so
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
put that chest in our inventory. So we've killed Baratus. Now we just need to get the cure. We need to find a cure. Let's save right here as that save. We won't touch that save for a while in case we really need to come back to this point. I'm starting to think now we're about to head to the Dwarven halls, honestly. Another locked chest. Perfect. Okay. While we're down here, though, we might as well finish exploring the bottom part of the map here. There's still a little bit of fog here that we haven't quite explored. We don't have the best sight either, range of sight, so it kind of makes exploring a little bit slower than it needs to be. Like I remember when I was using the archer character, you know, we had great range of sight with that character. Okay, we're getting poisoned. Get out of there. Those skeletons are so fast. Lightning. Whew. Goodness. Keep our distance from them clowns. Let's eat a chicken meat, why not? Replenish a little bit of mana here. Oh, a pile of gold and a super magic. I'll take it. Honestly, just sticking to the lightning is actually not a bad... Oh, get out of there. I almost got pinned with low health. Rest. Thank you. Back into the fray. Yeah, we're definitely going to head to the Dwarven halls. Okay, we should just stick with the lightning, because the lightning's actually pretty effective against the dark zombies too, so we don't have to keep switching back and forth between spells here while we are exploring the bottom right of the map. A lot of it's impassable, so it's not like we have to clear the whole screen. as far as the auto map is concerned. I am shocked. Yeah, so see now, this is done. We've completely explored down here. So we're going to work our way up the left path here. Working up this way. Headed over to the Dwarven Halls. Dude, I thought that the Dark Forest really was going to take us like several live streams. It's so weird because the sewers, I swear, I mean, if you bore with us during the sewers, I guess it is true. That is like the worst area of the game. I'm so glad that we're done with that area. I mean, that area just took us forever. It felt like we were on there for like several episodes. I still don't know what elixirs do. I've never used one yet. We need a little bit of stamina here, seeing as we're moving around a lot. So right now, we're going to make our way along the left here. How effective is lightning against these guys? Oh, they are immune to lightning. Wow, okay. Definitely meteor strike for you guys. Oh, nice lockpicks. Ooh, a lightning lizard. Okay, woo you, they're converging on our position. Thank goodness.
Let me rest a while.
We're actually getting low on minor restorations here. Okay, why aren't you taking him out? Wow. They just really rushed us right there. One at a time. Ow, I hit the Windows button. That ticks me off because, well, that's only the third time I've done it. Come on. Get back in there. Quit playing with me. Thank you. Thank goodness there wasn't an enemy right there. Okay, took a little rest. Come back at it. My goodness. That's absolute madness. You can tell we've had a looking at our items here. Okay, so these dragon warriors here are kind of tough. What's the... Oh, okay. I think this path you just take us all the way down to the dragon worshippers. But we actually are trying to get to the Dwarven Halls. Not... We don't want to go to that castle just yet. Look at all these assassins. Oh, we almost died right there. That was close. And we did just die. My goodness. Did you see the amount of assassins right there? Sheesh. Thank God we have a save that is not that far off. My goodness, that was intense. I mean, it's a little bit of the ways off, but it's not crazy. We don't even need to go down there because there's nothing down there. We already explored down there. This little section here, it's nothing but, well, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We need every ounce of experience we can get. I gotta remember we're playing on hard and no stone unturned. We should have saved after this though. But it's alright, we'll just engage these enemies again here. No big deal. At least now we know we can just use lightning all the way here. Okay, what are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, see, it's not that big of an area.
My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
Okay, then go back and rest. If you need to regain your strength, go back and rest. Dude, I feel like my mouse is starting to bug up on me a little bit. We have been using the absolute bejesus out of this thing. The past, oh, we still got that locked chest. That's funny. The past couple of weeks. Because we've been going heavy the past couple of weeks. Okay, let's get all these guys together here. And this is where we get our summons. Anytime they start getting low, just cast it again. I wish they would kind of spread out a little bit instead of be all jumbled up together there. Yeah, there you go. Spread out a little bit. Our steel warriors are just immune to the poison damage. It's so funny. There's always a workaround to everything in this game. We go in there for one swipe and he immediately turns and poisons us. It's kind of funny. Got him. Okay. Okay, ooh, nice. A restoration. Okay, so we won't have to do that again, because this time we are going to be smart. And we're going to save. And we are not going to take on all those dragon warriors just yet. We're going to stick to the road mostly. And head towards the Dwarven Halls. Because we've been going for a while and my brain is about getting fried here. Yeah, they're immune to lightning. So lizards are immune to lightning. Interesting concept. Perfect, yeah. So if we were to head down this path, we'll get to that ancient castle. for the Warrior Guild quest. But we're not going to do that. We need to get over here to the Dwarven Halls. So we're actually going to see if enough time has passed to rest. Perfect. And we do have that chest. Put that over here.
I haven't found the right key for this lock.
How many lockpicks we have? 10. That's not bad. Let's we'll pick a few of these here. Let's oh, that's a broken barrel. Oh, put that broken barrel in there. Let's open this
The door
chest up.
appears locked.
Club of Reflexes and 48 gold. Alright, put that over here. Yeah, it's just more junk essentially. Nothing amazing in these chests.
Fits this lock.
But it is some sellable
The
items.
container appears locked.
That one is like a trap chest.
It's quite securely locked.
I do like this chest though. Bring that in our room here. And move these over here. Put this one right here. Matter of fact, let's clean this up a little bit. We're going to use, because these chests actually face up this way. This is our gems, so let's put the gems over here. Haha, we're such hoarders, we're just
Sorry, I can't use that.
holding on to everything. And this chest here will be our for sale junk chest now. Nice. Getting nice and
I
organized.
can't use it on that.
I like it. And I thought about it too. I thought about decorating our little homeroom here. So that might be something to do when nobody's watching. Which technically nobody's watching right now. Oh, why not take the opportunity to do a little decoration here. Okay, we've got a ridiculous amount of potions here.
How wonderful! Superb! That was agreeable.
We need...
How wonderful!
I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to sell those. Those are garbage. We need to sell those. Those are garbage. Some of those shadows we need to sell because some of them are garbage. I say garbage because they're stacking in their own stack. They're not stacking with all the other potions. Okay, we've got... yeah, we'll sell these. We're good on that. We've got that book. The bread and the milk we might give to that one guy. We have been holding on to that rope for a while. Put that rope in here. Free up some weight here. Okay, yeah. That should have significantly helped our weight out. as far as decorations, we're going to start keeping an eye on some decorations here. We can put a bottle of ale here. Bottle of beer. Right here on the floor. So we can just reach down and get it. That'd be a little bit of decoration in our room. Okay. Yeah, switch to... Perfect. Okay, we've got that majorly organized. Save. As the game time. Perfect. Alright, on to the Dwarven Halls. While we're kind of clearing the left side here out. Okay, I think that... Yeah, we don't want to go too far south. Start entering this Dragon Warrior territory here. AKA a tougher version of the lizard people. We thought the lizards in the we thought the lizards in the sewers were tough. They're nothing compared to these guys. Nice. There's a chest that's empty. Okay, there's a road with a vampiric ghoul. Interesting. So some strange vampiric ghoul right there. Take these guys out. Got that gold. Okay. There's a chest with a polished hook spear in it. Okay. Well, we'll take it. Okay, so there is a path there. There's a road going this way, and another road. There's like a dirt path, you can see it right here. There's a dirt path going here, which I think leads to the ancient castle. And there's another road going this way. I think this road leads to what's called the Imp Castle. If I'm not mistaken, there's like 2 castles down here. We're going to head over to the Dwarven Halls. We'll get close to the... We'll get to that spot over there and we'll save over there. Thank goodness we had a halfway decent save. We don't have to do any of that over again. Yeah, you gotta save often. Even myself, see, I lost like 5 minutes there because I lost a save. I died, but I didn't save for a little bit, so I kind of lost like 5 minutes of backtracking. Okay, I don't want to go down. I want to just... Everything south of us is just covered with those dragon warriors. Alright, right here is where those guys tried to lay that trap for us earlier in the stream. We knew they were going to do that. I didn't know for sure. I mean, I kind of remembered, but I knew something was up with them. They were just straight sus. I think we're close to the Dwarven Hall's entrance. But I think... I don't like those beer there. I think between us and them is a bunch of trolls. And I can't remember what's more effective for these high-level trolls. Is it the meteor strike or the lightning? Okay, it is not the meteor strike. What about the lightning? Okay, lightning is pretty effective. What about our summons? Are they effective? Okay, they are effective, yes. See, this is a point where we actually want to use that other shield, because that other shield has the Master Summoner ability. The Dread Knight is just gorgeous against these guys. There's a locked chest
I
here.
haven't found the right key for this lock.
We'll throw that in our inventory. Why not? Well, coming through this valley towards the Dwarven Halls entrance is going to be a lot easier than I thought. All we gotta do is just use our summons. I wonder what Deadly Disc is. Okay, they're not very effective. Ooh! Ooh, okay. So the Burning Wall is very effective against these guys. Nice. Yeah, we'll just lightning him. Nice. Okay, so the Burning Wall. The summons are effective if it's only a couple of them. But the Burning Wall is very effective. Man, this is so cool being a mage on this game. I've got to admit it, because I mean, I've used magic before, but not to this extent. And this is actually really awesome. Getting to see and test all of these different spells in the game. Very interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me see a troll here. I'm trying to plug up that phone. And we're about to gain another level 2. I doubt we'll gain it before we get to the Dwarven Halls entrance, but it might be close. It'll be pretty close. Alright, let's take a... It doesn't cost a lot either. The Burning Wall. I don't think it costs a lot of... Well, it's better to use it if you only had, like... That's better to use on a group of enemies now that I'm looking at it. That kind of dispatched of our Dread Knight fairly quickly. Although we did have a harder time with our steel skeletons. This is beautiful. This game is just gorgeous. And it's so nice. We're about to be at the entrance for the Dwarven Halls. I'm really looking forward to our episode tomorrow on this thing. Oh, I like how they're spread out. Kind of like that. Okay, we've got a bunch of trolls here. Sorry, I was finishing that big can of brew I had. Alright. So, elemental hail. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's gonna cost a bit of mana, but elemental hail is glorious against these things. Okay, we're missing. We've got to use control to target. Pretty much just 3 casts of the elemental hail. Oh, tell me you saw that absolute beautifulness. And that is only rank 1 of that spell. Am I right? Yeah, elemental hail. Dude, that spell, oof. Well, we know the best way to deal with trolls then as a mage. Elemental hail. Alright, save. We are approaching the Dwarven Hall's entrance, and we're making excellent progress. Okay, that guy, he kind of took a few more shots than the other ones. Not sure if this is the right way. Maybe. I think you can go either way. Ooh, bunch of trolls. Okay. Oh, we just got a level up too. Nice. It kind of stuns them. Oh, the elemental hail. Glorious spell. Absolutely glorious. Alright, we don't want to go up there. I want to just at least make it to the entrance here. Yes, we found it. With more trolls. Oh, that spell is just beautiful. Okay.
Let me regain my strength.
Let's rest here. Yeah, nice how we're getting our little base here a little organized. Forgot we were carrying the chest. Oh boy, 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 boy. That is just wrecking these trolls. It costs a lot of mana, but my goodness, that's a beautiful spell. Okay. We have made it to the entrance of the Dwarven Halls. There's still a lot of the Dark Forest to explore, but man, look at this. We started the stream up here. This is like the 3rd out of 4th big area of the game. We knocked out a lot on this stream tonight. We're still going for a few more minutes, but man, we knocked it out. I was worried I wasn't going to finish this game within the next couple of weeks, but I am highly confident now. We're going to have this game done sooner rather than later. Okay. I'm going to save here and enter the Dwarven Halls for the first time. Beautiful rendering right here. Beautiful artistry. I like the entrance of that. So we are now in the Dwarven Halls. And this area can be a tad confusing because there is it uses, like there's a river here, and it uses these portal stones to teleport around the city, if that makes sense. So let's talk to these two gentlemen here first. In the name of King Dunatrim, I welcome you to the Dwarven Halls. Oh, well, thank you, Thorin, you're nice. You're the first guy that didn't say, what are you doing here? You should go speak to the king immediately. What battle do you mean? Never mind. Okay. I'm not sure if we should talk to the king first, but a lot of unique NPCs in here. I am no prisoner. What makes you think so? If I was a prisoner, why would I be walking around with weapons and everything? Yeah, there's a lot of teleport stones everywhere that teleport you around the area. Yagamil, what a name is that? My goodness. Oh, it's a human. I once visited your towns, you know. Alright, what did you think of us? The ale was foul, and the stones you build your ugly houses from are as soft as donkey droppings. It's a wonder your homes stand at all. Little truth to that. Okay. Grimjet. Are the women beautiful where you hail from, human? Some of them are. I hear females are as frail as paper pickaxes. How do your men avoid hurting them during, well, you know, into bed? That's kind of funny. Yeah, this game is great. Just the dialogue and all the conversations you have with everybody. Oh, there's a teleport stone. Nice. Dwarven Forest, Elven Ruins, Imp's Castle, and the Council of Seven. So we've only got 4 teleportation pads we haven't found yet. Matter of fact, let's go take a peek. Before we talk to this king here, I always like to check back. This will be the second time we've checked this live stream with our mage.
Sorry,
Our
I
2
can't
mage
use
vendors
that.
here. Okay, her inventory has not changed yet, so that means that the other guys hasn't either. Oh, we do have the bread and milk. I want to talk to that guy here and see if... Where was he? Pretty sure he was over here somewhere. Yeah, this guy. What goods do you need from the market? Some bread and milk. Oh, well. Never mind. I thought if we grabbed a bread and a milk for him, that it would open up some dialogue, but apparently not, so we'll just give him bread and milk, and there you go. I like that. Now you got what you need. So that didn't matter with the hill of beans. Oh, wait a second. We forgot to talk to Maria. I'm glad I remembered that, because if you remember, we saved Maria's reputation, and we never went back and told her, hey, think your reputation's good now. I forgot all about that. Let's go down here and talk to Maria. If we can remember what house she's in. Greetings, fellow Cuppers. I received word from Rob that you've joined our ranks. Well done. You'll not live to be sorry you joined, I promise you. He's a member of the Thieves Guild. We did join it. And there's a dog here. What the heck? Now we've got to find Maria. There she is. Don't know why she has guards in there. I have exposed Malcolm. The guildmaster told me that you're welcome to visit him in Verdisis. They are deeply sorry for what happened to you and your family. So we told Maria that her troubles are over. I did want to come back and tell her that. I just forgot. Okay. We got off track. We were in the Dwarven Halls and then I remembered a couple things. You know, honestly, while we're here, we might as well stock up on our potions. So let's go grab our junk here. Oh, that chest is in the way. Interesting.
It's quite securely locked.
Gonna grab what little junk we have. And we're gonna talk to these healers that are all in the inn right now. And stock up on our potions. Landlord was up at the top, yeah. Ah, the less than clever human. What do you want? I want potions. That's what I want. Perfect. Yes, I was. Why are you asking if I was able to find him? Yes, I was. Perfect, okay. Back to the house, and then back to the Dwarven halls. Okay, so we actually didn't have to sell too much of our junk, really,
I can't use it on that.
to get all the potions we needed from that guy, from those healers. Oh, we meant to sell these, dang it. I forgot, that's okay.
Superb! That was agreeable. How wonderful!
So we're building our stock back
Superb!
up of minor
That was
restoration
agreeable.
potions here. Nice. Perfect. Okay, teleport back to the Dwarven halls. Nice. Okay, this is the okay, so you have to give these guys the stuff in order to go back there to talk to the king. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to save. It's game time. And when we come back on this game tomorrow, most likely tomorrow evening, we will continue with our glorious quest. We've just entered the Dwarven halls, so we're going to explore it, talk to everybody here, and we will continue from that point. I appreciate everybody coming in on the live. We got a lot of the game knocked out today. This was crazy. I can't believe the progress we made. Until next time, my friends, I gotta say it because if I don't say it, YouTube will ban me, and I love YouTube to death. Please like and subscribe. Come on, please. You know, you're making me beg and cry over here. Come on, brother. Until next time, peace.